What is up, guys? Guess what? I'm back again to do another camping trip with y'all. And I've got my lovely wife here to join me on the adventure. We've actually decided to do a different area this time. We're over near Bryson City right now, just across the border in Tennessee. And we're doing a little hike here to campsite 51 if y'all are interested in looking that up. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're like pretty close actually to our site already. It's only 0.4. You know, I should have known, seeing all the people here, that this wasn't like true wilderness. But you know, what can you do, right? So we're just gonna, I guess, have an easy trip this time. Sorry that couldn't give you something more exciting. I didn't know, so I'll just know for next time. But yeah, I'll update you when we get there. It's 0.4 miles, so whew. I can't imagine doing that, but you know, we'll get her done. Well, we made it to camp, and she ain't nothing special like the last one, and that's okay. You know, some places are just different, and she different. So what we're about to do is, you see I got my day pack on. We're about to go up trail and explore one of those waterfalls that I planned for us to go to. It's a couple miles in further, so we've already set up camp. We're about to put our bear bag up on the supplied bear bag lines over there. That's one thing that I like about you know, state parks and everything. A lot of these closer in ones and just more trekked ones have bear bag lines that we can use to put our food up and keep us safe at night, so we don't have to have it near us and just try to devise, like, you know, a plan of how to get our bear bag up in a tree or whatever. I mean, it's just easier. It takes 2 seconds to clip it on the supplied bear bag line. Not to say that it's like hard or anything to, like, you know, make your own with some cordage and a carabiner just like we did last time the other day. But it sure is just a nice touch to kind of just feel like you're taken care of that way. But yeah, we have a chance of rain today. Right now it's just kind of partly cloudy. It just got sunny again a few minutes ago, but it was a little bit overcast earlier, right when we got here, when we were setting up and everything. But I think we're definitely prepared for rain if it comes, especially in this tent. I hope that, you know, we'll stay nice and dry with this new tent that I got. I've been in light rain before for a couple hours, and that's about it for this tent in particular. My experience with it is very minimal in rain, so we will see what happens if there is rain. I'm actually kind of hoping that there is rain, like, believe it or not. I know I'm kind of an idiot for saying that, but I just kind of want to test it out. And you know, one of these overnighters, just one-nighters, it's the perfect place and time to do it, so it shouldn't be bad. But you know, we'll deal with that as it comes. But yeah, we're gonna head on out, so see you in sight. this dip. Kind of like a dip. So we just made it over to the other side of the mountain now. Apparently we had to cross all the way over it, and now we're going towards Mingus Creek Trail, which is 3.9 miles away. We're not going that far. It's kind of like probably 3/4 of a mile in, it looks like on the map. Not like the map that I have is very reliable right now, but hopefully we'll get there soon. Otherwise, we'll have to start heading back because the sun is going down, unfortunately. About 4:45, 4:50 right now. So, you know, the sun goes down around 6:30, maybe even sooner, really. I didn't bring a flashlight, but I have my cell phone light and I have good battery on that. I didn't really plan on it taking this long, but we've got water and we got granola and stuff, so we're fine. Just taking our time, so I'll update you if and when we find the waterfall. So, but yeah, right now, I mean, just enjoying the scenery. So, it's been a good hike today. We've gotten really high in elevation since obviously we crossed over at the top of the mountain. I haven't seen anyone up here. I mean, it's pretty desolate, which is good. I like being away from people, especially right now in COVID. This is just really cool and fun activity for me, and dandy to do. So, see you in a couple minutes. Come to a water source, so that's a good sign to have a waterfall. First major water source that we've come across besides walking beside the river that we've been following. We found it, and it's glorious. It was almost to the point where we were wanting to turn back, and I just scouted down here a little bit, like 50 feet, just to make sure it started going down, because we saw it through the trees, but we didn't know if we could actually get to it without it being like full winter, without like as much foliage. But there is a nice little access right here. I'm so glad that we did this, and it's definitely some of the most unique falls I've seen, for sure. It's different, but it's really big. Just the sheer size of it. That's so cool. Glad we stuck with it, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely worth it. Just a hidden gem out in the middle of the forest. After you. We're just gonna relax here for a few minutes and probably head on back because it's about to get dark here soon, unfortunately. I wish we had come earlier in the day though. I would definitely be up for chilling down here. There's a salamander right there too. You're just chilling. But just chilling by the falls. I like this rock formation right here. A bunch of quartz just kind of like in there. She took her shoes off. She's relaxing a little bit. Is it cold? Real cold. How cold? That was enough for her. Yeah. There you have it. So, like I said, we're gonna chill here for a couple more minutes and then head on back. It's been a very interesting day. I'm glad we found this in the middle of the woods though. I was about to get pissed off because I didn't think it was there or that it was going the right direction on the map. So, thanks for at least making that part, map makers. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna sign off here and we'll see you back at camp. What's up guys? We just made it back to camp. This is the campsite right here. So we're pretty tired. I don't know how many miles that we just walked today, but it was definitely more than she's ever done before. And it's been a while since I've done that many, so probably since college. But we're about to have some good food, some good rest, I got a little surprise that I kind of splurged on that I want to show y'all, and just a fire and good times. So we're hungry. We're gonna go get ready to eat right now. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get my grub on. And we're back. We're very full now and kind of tired, but we just got a fire started. We brought some dryer lint with us, which works very well for flammability and getting a fire started when it's damp out especially. So just had to mess with that for a second and already started this beautiful little fire. I'm going to continue to feed it with a pile of brush that someone was so kind to put here for us before we came. And so looks like we're set for a nice little fire tonight. Anyways, I have one more thing to show you later tonight when we get done with the fire. And I will be doing that when we get back to the tent, so sit tight. Oh, you can if you want to. My wife is cutting with her new machete still. I got her. She likes to cut with it. I saw that this big brush pile was here, and it's a pretty good opportunity to try to start working with it. There you go. It's more of like an explosive kind of movement that you need. Here you go. It's a good branch. Nice. It's a good one. So I just wanted to show you guys that because she videoed me the other day when we were doing the other backpack trip, cutting some wood. That one's a little bit thicker. Got it. Anyways, I'll talk to you when I get back to camp. So I know I said that I would reveal to you a little secret splurge that I did, and the last video that I did, I said that I was just gonna use a sleeping mat that I had been accustomed to for a while before investing in something that was like an inflatable mat. And lo and behold, I went out and splurged on one just because I got to thinking about it again, and I thought about it over the years for a lot of reasons why I don't want it, but I figured, why not give it a try? I can always return it. So I've basically got one of the top of the line ones right now. It is by Nemo, and here it is. I'll show it to you better in like full daylight. It's the Tensor Regular insulated, so it's got a 3.5 R value to it. So it is insulated some, and that should help with cold weather stuff a little bit more. And it feels pretty comfortable. I tested it out, just laid on it at the house before I brought it out here, made sure it works and everything, and it feels pretty comfortable. I think I will get a better night's sleep on this than I have in just being on the mat and stuff. It hurts my hips too much, and I'm trying to find a way to kind of make that better for myself and also my wife. I'm testing this out also for her, so if it works out and it's durable enough and stuff, she can go get one too. So hopefully it works, and I'll update you in the morning on how I slept and how comfortable it kept me throughout the night. So that's pretty much it for right now. I think we're just gonna like have a conversation and go to sleep. So I will catch you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is like pretty cool today. Overcast, cloudy. It's definitely cooler than yesterday. Feels like fall more and more. But I was just trying to kind of update you on how this went. This slept really good. I like it. I think the only thing that I had a problem with was just sliding down. And that's just due to, I guess, pitching a tent on sort of a slanted kind of environment, which I'm used to doing this, but it doesn't work with this on top of a like hard mat. It just slides real easily, and the bag slides on top of this. So I think the trick is to set on a more even ground, I guess, if you will, so you don't slide around. So overall, this slept really good though. It's very comfortable. I think I might still get the wide because, I mean, if you see, this isn't super wide. It's like 20 inches, but the wide is 25, and I think that'll better suit me to get a wide, because I do like to roll around in my sleep. Last night was very interesting though. It was windy, with a little bit of rain. Tent did fine. As you can see, it's still standing. But yeah, like there were animals, like a lot of them, like more than I'm used to hearing for sure outside the tent. And the sound of it sounded like there's like 3 or 4 of them outside the tent, and they weren't big animals. They were either foxes or rabbits or raccoons or something, but there was something definitely out here rustling around. Something came bolting from that direction and stopped right here, like at the head of the tent, and I yelled at it, and it went away. And then probably about 30 minutes or an hour later, like, I started hearing multiple footsteps, and that was like wild. I've never really heard that many animals just that were that comfortable stepping foot around humans. But at least they weren't bears. I would have been more cautious if they were, and I would have woke my partner up. But otherwise, I mean, like, it was just a weird night. So yeah, it did rain a little bit. Gotta check the bear bag. It's sealed over there with food. We sealed a bag within the bag, so it should be just fine and dry. But had a good night's sleep-ish. Kept waking up because of the animals, and just kind of repositioning myself on the mat. But otherwise, I mean, honestly, it was a pretty good night of sleeping, considering that I'm camping. So I have no complaints. I think next time I bring the mat out, I probably will have a better sleeping experience because I won't be waking up as much, and I'll plant on a more flat surface, so that'll take care of that. But we're getting ready to cook some breakfast and cut some firewood because someone was really kind to us and left us a bunch of firewood, so we're just paying it forward. So she gets to use her machete a little bit more, and I get to supervise. But yeah, if I see anything else on the way back, I'll definitely let y'all see. There were a couple of things, I think, if I remember correctly, that I was saving to show y'all on the way out. So without further ado, let's get breakfast started. That nutritious breakfast of macaroni and cheese and oatmeal and a little bit of tortilla. The breakfast of champions. We've kind of tried to do our meal plan again today and yesterday. It's working out. I think I'm weaned off bag meals. I don't think we need them anymore. Well, she cut some firewood for the next people, so that's good. We got plenty of firewood to work with to have a nice fire like someone else was so kind to do for us last night. So that is good. We're about to head out. We've got the tent packed down and everything from over there up the hill, and we're about to say goodbye. So it's been fun. I figured up on the map while we were having breakfast, and by the time we've gone back all the way to the car, like to the parking lot where we started, it'll be around 13.6 miles, I believe. So we did a lot this time. Usually we're doing like, 5 miles in, 5 miles out kind of deal. So we did an extra 3 miles this time, which is really cool to do, especially since I haven't done it in a while, and this is her first double-digit hike above 10. So that'll be awesome. We almost were in the double digits yesterday because we figured it up, and we did 9.6 miles yesterday when we came to camp and then went on to the waterfall and then came back. So that's a lot of mileage there in one day for sure. Glad it's pretty much downhill from the rest of the way down from here. So I know that she's tired. My legs are feeling it a little bit too. So glad we got some good food in us, and let's get going. 5:51. This is one of them that I wanted to show you guys on the way back. So pretty.